The lifeline is one of the 5 main lines read in palmistry. It extends around the thumb. The lifeline is usually in an arc around the base of the thumb, starting between the index finger and the thumb and ending near the wrist. In palm reading, the length of the lifeline has no relationship with how long one could live. It reflects one's health and physical vitality. Like reading the other main lines in the palm, heart line, head line, money line, and marriage line. The lifeline of the dominant hand, usually the right hand, is read as priority in palmistry. Length of the lifeline, the longer the better. A long and clear lifeline with a big arc predicts fullness of vitality, enthusiasm, good health, and high resistance to illness. What is a big arc? Imagine a line straight down from the center of the middle finger to the wrist. If the arc of the lifeline reaches or crosses the middle finger wrist line, it is a sign of great vitality and plenty of energy. The area between the thumb and the lifeline is considered the vitality tank of the body. The bigger the area is, the better the health of the person will be. If the lifeline is comparatively straight and close to the thumb, the person is usually cautious in dealing with relationships and easily tired. A short lifeline doesn't mean an early death. It reflects a high possibility of sickness. People with a short lifeline are usually practical, down-to-earth, and easily influenced by others. Broken lifeline in the palm. A broken lifeline is not a good sign health-wise. The breaks predict illness or accidents during the person's lifetime. The length of the broken part indicates the duration and severity of the illness or accident. No matter whether the lifeline is long or short, you can divide it into 3 sections. The first section, starting between index finger and thumb, stands for early age. The second section refers to the middle age. The third section, closest to the wrist, represents old age or the latter part of the person's life. The location of the break in the lifeline indicates when an accident or illness will happen, has happened. If the broken lifeline appears in one of the 3 ways listed below, usually the person will recover even if they suffer from a serious health problem or disaster. The broken space reflects how long the recovery will take. A short line parallel with the break in the lifeline, a square connecting the broken lifeline. The broken parts of the lifeline overlap each other. Clearness of the lifeline. If the lifeline is thick and clear, the person is usually more suited to physical labor. She is generally good with her hands and mostly is very good at sports. Those with shallow and unclear lifelines are usually easy to get ill, not assertive and easily influenced by other person. Females should be careful of gynecologic inflammation and males should be careful of prostatitis. Creases in the line of life with bad meanings. If the lifeline is like a chain from beginning to the end, the person is likely to have been born with a physical weakness, especially of the digestive system. Rings in the lifeline indicate health problems or accidents. The location of the ring corresponds with the stage of life when the illness or accident occurs. Youth closest to the index finger, middle age, or old age, later life, closest to the wrist. The size of the ring is associated with the severity of the problem. Short lines crossing the lifeline show unexpected dangers, accidents, or illnesses in the person's life. Tassels at the beginning of the lifeline indicate loneliness in old age without children around. A downward forked lifeline parting in the middle usually shows a fragile relationship with the person's family. A downward forked lifeline or tassels close to the wrist shows health deteriorating gradually and a feeling of being lonely and tired in old age, latter life. Creases in the line of life with good meanings. An upward forked lifeline shows diligence, optimism, and thirst for knowledge. Keep these good characteristics and your reputation will fall into place. More branches mean more ambition. People with more than 2 upward branches should avoid thinking too much and not acting when they should. Double lifelines in palmistry. Double lifelines in the palm are called sister lines. It is a good sign of vitality and a smooth life. A person with double lifelines will always receive support from others when encountering troubles and has a higher possibility of getting riches and renown. No lifeline in the palm. No lifeline doesn't mean death in childhood. However, people without a lifeline are usually in bad health. Doing regular exercise, taking an annual health check, and maintaining good sleep should not be missed by those without a lifeline. Creases in the line of life with good meanings. An upward forked lifeline shows diligence, optimism, and thirst for knowledge. Keep these good characteristics and your reputation will fall into place. More branches mean more ambition. People with more than 2 upward branches should avoid thinking too much and not acting when they should. Double lifelines in palmistry. Double lifelines in the palm are called sister lines. It is a good sign of vitality and a smooth life. A person with double lifelines will always receive support from others when encountering troubles and has a higher possibility of getting riches and renown. No lifeline in the palm. No lifeline doesn't mean death in childhood. However, people without a lifeline are usually in bad health. Doing regular exercise, taking an annual health check, and maintaining good sleep should not be missed by those without a lifeline.